Santos here. Santos here once again. Trying to smile. I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna try to smile as much as I can throughout this video. This quick click video. Anyways, this ain't working out. Or is it? Yeah, it'll work out. I'll just cut that part out. Anyways, man, today has been an exceptional day. I can tell. I can see you smiling on the other end. I can see that you got the victory today, my friend. Did you not? Did you not get the victory today? Come on now. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Yeah, I knew you got it. Anyways, here, I wanted to make a short clip. You like taking trips? Do you love to travel? I love to travel. You know, I like to drive. Maybe I should have been a race car driver, since I like to drive turbo cars and I like to drive fast. But anyways, this video is not about turbo cars, and it's not even about me. This video is going to be all about you. Now, let's take a few minutes. I want to just address an issue here, because obviously my channel is about change. My channel is about, or our channel. Santos, get rid of this I word. Our channel. It's your channel, and my channel makes it our channel, right? Like, wasn't it Jeff Spicoli on Fast Times on Ridgemont? What is it? Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He told Mr. Hand that it was his time and my time, so it makes it our time. I don't know where that came from. Anyways, I want you to think about this for a moment. Okay, I want us to think about this for a moment. Children, you know, we gotta love them, right? We gotta love children. Children are some of the most peculiar creatures, humanoids, on planet Earth, right? Along with maybe some people that we might know as adults. But children are they're very peculiar. I have like 5 grandchildren. You probably don't believe that, but then again, maybe you do. 5 grandchildren. Of course, they don't all live with me, and I don't see them all. I have 1 that lives with me, actually 2 currently. And I love playing with them, because whenever I play with my grandchildren, I involve myself in something that I'm calling today an imaginative state. If you have children, you know what I'm referring to here. Children are very, very unique. When you observe children, or when you get in to play with children, they move you. Children move you into their world of imagination. Now, I'll get to the meat and potatoes in a few minutes here, so bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Shut the radio off, turn the TV off, turn everything off, and focus on what I'm going to share with you, because you might get your breakthrough right here, right now. Well, not right now. It's going to take a few minutes as I go through this video. So children are very unique. You notice that they're very emotional, and they're little people. I call them little adults, or young people. Sometimes I refer to them at home. But they're very, very unique in the way they behave, especially the little ones. And you talk to them, especially when they're in that playful state. And I believe that children are in the imagination station, or the imaginative state, quite often. It could be full time. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a brain surgeon, so I don't know how much of the time they're in that zone. But children are very, very persuasive, obviously. They'll believe just about anything you tell them. Just about. Because they're in that imaginative state. They're in that that frame of mind where you can drop seeds, words I'm talking about, where you can drop seeds and they can easily imagine it in their mind. And I was thinking about this earlier today, that children, they play, they turn into these characters. I mean, some of the I have to admit, there's times that I've played with my, we've played the airplane game where I was the pilot and she was the stewardess, my granddaughter, or the bus game where I was the bus driver and we're driving around town picking up children, making bus sounds, and the door opens, and my granddaughter's in the back of the bus, helping the children get on board and drop it. So we play all these games. Of course, I haven't been playing them too much lately, but I get myself into that state with her. And if you've done this before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The same brain that is in those children is the same brain that you and I have. As we grow into adults, we begin to forget about. We begin to, because we get clouded with ideas and advice and experiences, as we begin to grow older, our mind begins to expand. The neurological pathways, these filing cabinets begin to expand and create more files for data to get in there. And we just keep piling up belief systems on top of belief systems. And next thing you know, we find ourselves doing things in life that we may not like. Sometimes. Now, I'm sure that we don't do wicked all the time, right? I would hope that you wouldn't. We try to do things. We try to do good things. We try to work and pay the bills, but we do fall and we slip. Now, can you imagine, is it possible for you to get yourself in that imaginative state as much as possible on a daily basis? I want you to think about what I'm talking about here. Imagine daily that you began to practice this imaginative state, that just like a child. A child can be an actor, a child can be a police officer, they can be a doctor, they can be a mama, they can be a papa, they can be an airplane stewardess, they could be a bus driver, student. So a motorcycle driver, a car driver. These children actually believe, when they're in that state, they actually believe because they act out the part. Now, we're talking about change. We're talking about making progress. We're talking about developing and achieving certain goals in our lives that we want to achieve that maybe we're having a difficulty achieving. And I was just thinking about this, and I want you to think about it too. I didn't plan on keeping this video this long, but just imagine if you could get yourself to that imaginative state on a daily basis. Think about the possibilities. I know we're adults and people say we shouldn't act like children. That's not what I'm talking about. In the imagination station, I think that we should be just like children. In fact, we can even expand even greater. And we know there are many people that use the imagination. They use the imaginative state. That's how they're able to build businesses. That's how they're able to construct buildings. That's how they're able to build cars and design clothes. Like, by the way, this is one of my shirts. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but maybe you'll be able to see it. Another shirt that I've designing. It's not about you, Santos. It's about us. It's our time. I'm going to say something. I practice that imaginative state quite a bit. I'm practicing it more and more daily. I combine it with all my other rituals because it's extremely powerful, man. I'm telling you. If you get what I'm saying here, we can learn something from these children. We can definitely learn something by observation, by listening to them, by playing with them. I mean, these children go all out. They are. And that's the way we need to be. If we want to be something, think about everything in your life that is wrong. Think about everything that you do in your life that is wrong, that you want to change. And of course, there's all kinds of ways to make changes, right? But using the mind, getting into this imaginative state every single day is extremely powerful, because it's going to actually help you leapfrog with all the other things that you're doing. Reading, writing, positive self-talk. See, your subconscious, your mind really doesn't know the difference between something that's real, physically real, or something that you think about in the imagination. And your mind, the more that you reprogram yourself and the more that you do this, the more that you get yourself into this imaginative state, it's amazing, amazing the changes that can take place a lot quicker than conventional ways. We must be like children when it comes to the mindset. We must be. An alcoholic, imagine totally, everything about an alcoholic, imagine everything of the opposite in your mind's imagination, and you begin to act like that. Or you're a gambler. Obviously, I'm gonna bring up the term of gambling because I know a lot of people that are challenged with that false belief, that lie. Imagine yourself every single day. No more gambling. You're paying your bills. You're doing all of these wonderful things for yourself. And in your imagination, you can project yourself into the future. Think of, man, can you smell it? Can you smell what I'm cooking here? Man, I get pumped just thinking about it. Using this powerful gift that you have at your disposal. And most of the time we're walking around defeated. Most of the time we're walking around defeated because we don't use the tools that our Creator has given you and I. I'm telling you, my friend, start to think about this imaginative state. Study it a little bit. Ponder it. And I'm sure there's a lot of material out there about this frame of mind that we can move on, because I've read a lot of it too, I have. But it's the practice, is that you must begin the practice if you truly want more victory in your life quicker. And I'll tell you, you think about actors, that just came to my mind. Actors are using that imagination state, that imaginative state continuously, because you can tell they're not the character that they portray in these movies, but yet they are the character. It goes to show you how powerful your mind can be in a moment's notice. Now it's work. Yes, it's work. It's commitment. There's the two key words. Commitment and work. What do you really want? What is it that you truly and honestly really want? And are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to play the game? Are you willing to dive into this imaginative state? I tell you, I would encourage you to grab a hold of this idea and chew on it. Chew on it. Let it roll around in your mindset and see how you can use and you can benefit from the imaginative state in your life to help you get the victories quicker, to help you combine it with some of the other things that you're doing. I'm telling you, my friend, this is, I get severely pumped. I get severely pumped. I'm going to end here. I know I went overboard on this video. I'm believing for a breakthrough. I'm believing that you will take some of this knowledge and begin to apply it. Put your fears aside. Share, subscribe, like, and comment below. Help me help others. Post this micro speech somewhere on the internet. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. Instagram. So, With that said, I got to go practice some imaginative state. I'll see you on my next video. Remember to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, in spite of and because of. I'll see you at the top on my very next video. Peace.